I can't believe I'm doing this video. I can't even be mad I brought this on myself. So I asked you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you totally should, to send me in some juicy, some spicy. And speaking of spicy, man, this room is hot. It's like 88 degrees in here. I have no AC up here. Why I'm wearing like not much clothing. But anyway, some juicy, spicy, secret exposing questions because I love watching these. And it's just all fun and games until you have to do it yourself. So we're covering some sexy questions. I don't even like saying the word sexy. How the heck am I gonna answer these questions? We're talking about money. We're talking about some girly things. Again, don't really want to talk. Well, no, it'll be fine. These things, it'll be fine. It will be fine. I'm pepping myself up. So let's just jump right into the first one. Have you ever been cheated or have you been cheated on? That is easy. No, I've never cheated and no one's actually ever cheated on me, so yay. Have you ever done it in public? No, I have not ever done that. And that leads me to this next one, which is, are you and Josh a part of the Mile High Club? And then I actually wrote out what she wrote out, which was wink, wink. I mean, he's a pilot with a plane. For those of you that don't know, we actually do have a plane. I know, it sounds bougie and really annoying, honestly. But my husband is a pilot. Honestly, that is one major factor into my attraction to him. Yes, I did really like that. We bought a plane this year. It's not some crazy big jet, okay? It's not. It fits like 7 people. It's cool. It's cool. But anyway, I am here to say, sadly, I am not a part of the Mile High Club, but I might. No. Am I gonna change that? I don't know. It sounds cool. I don't think I could do it. Have you ever had YouTube, have you ever had YouTube or influencer drama? No, I feel like I keep to myself. I kind of keep to myself. I see all that drama happening. I just don't want to be a part of that. So there's some definitely nice people out there and we're like cordial and, friendly, but that's about it. How do you deal with stress and anxiety and just managing it all? And I got this question so much in different ways. I feel like we're all a lot of us are just stressed out. We have so much on our plates and I feel like I do too. Like just this whole thing, the channel, like everything I do with this, my kids, I mean, they're in sports now, school, I'm just so much. And so in a recent video, I brought up CBD, Equilibria. I am an Equilibria partner and I am telling you guys, this is life-changing, okay? Especially if you are somebody that has stress and anxiety, maybe depression, maybe you have sleep issues, maybe you have pain and inflammation in your body. I mean, this is actually life-changing. I mean, I make videos all the time about products that are life-changing and they really are. They're useful, they make your life easier, but to me, this is a whole nother level. So these are the daily drops. These are the soft gels. They also have relief cream. I mean, there's so much. I do have a code with them. It's Shea Whitney. I'll link them down below. And you'll save 15% if you want to give it a try. I'm telling you guys, if you think this could help you, please, please, please give it a try. I mean, I got introduced to this by my mom. She saw amazing results. She had terrible Achilles tendonitis and nothing was working. I mean, she was about to have surgery. Actually, they wouldn't even do surgery on her. And this actually made it go away. She's amazing now. So anyway, that's how I got introduced to it. And I take this in the morning, but there's so many different ways you can do, you can do this in the morning or the night. And I think a lot of people just don't know that much about it. And so I actually did create an unlisted YouTube video and I'll link it down below. I was not paid to make that video. It was not sponsored. I just wanted to create a helpful resource for people because it's so important to me. And so anyway, if you want to watch that, I just talk about the benefits of CBD, my personal experiences with it, frequently asked questions. I also, down below, I'm going to link the Equilibria quiz. They actually launched that this month, and I think that is so helpful for people that are kind of new to CBD and don't really know where to start. It really hones in on the best, products for you and actually gives you a personalized little routine for you. So again, I'll link that quiz down below. They also have different boxes that you can buy that are geared toward health goals. So there's one for sleep, there's one for relief and calming. But yeah, I think there's 5 different boxes. I definitely recommend a box. They also, just so you know, you don't have to do this. I'm not usually a fan of subscriptions. I actually don't really have Netflix. I like Netflix. But this is actually one I really recommend because you have to be consistent with CBD and you have to figure out your dosaging, So with the subscription plan, you save 20%. every single time, every single month. And that way you're kind of like replenished every month. That's what I do. And I just feel like it's just the best deal. So I emailed Equilibria last week and I said, just so you know, I'm putting you guys in this video. And they were so excited that they wanted to do that thing again where the first 100 new customers will get a free mineral soak with their order. So just FYI, if you want to give it a try, you'll get that. You can put it in your bath. It's like a CBD mineral soak. Oh my goodness, so good. All right, what kind of birth control do you use? Oh goodness. So actually, I don't use any birth control. I know, I'm walking on a fine line. I really don't want any more kids. But anyway, yeah, I tried the pill like, I don't even know, 15 years ago, multiple brands. It does not work well, it probably works. Like I didn't have any kids at that time. However, it makes my life terrible. Like it made my mood terrible. I was so mean, I was angry, I was so hungry. I could have eaten from day in, day out. Like I was so hungry. I got off of it. So I would say if anybody uses birth control in this house, and we do, it's Josh. So use your imagination there. He's using the birth control. Who has the higher libido? Oh man, Josh. Clearly, definitely Josh. That's so easy. Definitely Josh. Do you use any toys? Again, use your imagination with where she was probably going with that question. No, I've actually never used any toys. Okay, how many times a week are you intimate? I act like I'm so shocked by these questions. Still just reading them verbally. Yeah, I'm feeling uncomfortable here. How do you keep things exciting? So like, yeah, there's like two questions within one. How many times a week are you intimate? And how do you keep things exciting? So, I'm not gonna say exactly how many times. Honestly, I don't even keep track. I don't even know. But what I will say is, we're getting serious here. A woman's body, the cycle. When I talk about my period, just so you know, I'm gonna say George. That's what I say. I've always said that when George comes or, George came today. That is what that is. So that's like the first week of the month, Okay. Then in the middle, we have ovulation. That's when your body wants to make a baby. And then towards the end of the month, that's when we're PMSing. We're just like, it's like not great. It's before George. Nobody talks about this. But man, the ovulation, like down the middle when your body wants to make a baby, that for me is the time that I'm very interested. But the other times, I don't know. So like the exciting time comes in the middle of the month. Yes. And I think it's just like our body is just like, we want a baby. Let's make that happen. But we make that not happen. So this next question was sent in by my dear friend, Marissa. Hello. So she was a subscriber. I mean, she is a subscriber, and I like met her at in Florida. She like came up to, it was fun. So anyway, we're friends now. But anyway, she sent in the game that I feel like teens play this at like parties. It's like you have to pick who you would marry, who you would kill, and who you would make love to. So she sent in Ben Affleck, Chris Pratt, Chad Michael Murray. Now, if you are a little bit younger, you might not know who Chad Michael Murray is, but he starred in One Tree Hill, and man, I had a major crush on him. I mean, like, major crush on him. I also had a big crush on Ben Affleck. So I don't know what we're doing here, but Chris Pratt, I mean, I know who he is. I've seen him in movies. I'm not like super big fan of him, but I know he is a very nice person, very good family man. I think he's a good father. So I would say, even though I'm the least interested in him, I'm gonna say that I'd marry him. And then as far as kill and then like make love, oh goodness, I don't know. Ben Affleck, man, he's in the spotlight right now. I mean, J-Lo's like all into him. So, I don't know. I feel like he has a little bit of issues. I mean, we all have issues. So like, who cares? They're not even like that bad. But I don't know. I'm going to say for Ben Affleck because I'm gonna make him go away. So, and then Chad Michael Murray, I like him. We're gonna love him. Okay. Have you tried the Diva or a menstrual cup? Yes, I have definitely tried the Diva actually mine wasn't a Diva. It was a different brand. What the heck was it? The Luna? Yeah. And it worked. Like it was good. I think it's way better than tampons. I think that tampons have so many bad chemicals and we're like sticking it in our bodies. I don't think it's good unless you're buying the really expensive, like natural, organic. Anyway, I just think that's definitely like the menstrual cup's better, but I love the darn period underwear. Guys, Again, another life-changing product. I will link it down below. Try that out. I have so many of my friends hooked on them. So many of my followers, like you guys watching this, I bet I probably hooked some of you on them. Like they are so darn good. So that's actually my personal period preference. This goes next. Do you get bad cramps or PMS? Do you have any advice? So I saw this question a lot, and I don't think my cramps actually are a lot better after having children, which is so bizarre. But I definitely get PMS. And again, like I wasn't necessarily like planning on mentioning this, but I thought about it when I was pulling it from my cabinet over there, that this is really good for PMS and cramps, honestly. So again, CBD, if you suffer from that, this is a huge help, especially with PMS and your mood, but then also like cramps, like even that relief cream, you can like rub that directly onto your abdomen, and that is so good. That mineral soak, you can soak in that in the bathtub when you're having bad cramps, and maybe just like up your dosage just a little bit during that time, and the whole thing, it just really helps. So honestly, in the last few years, my time of the month is so much better. And I know okay, I feel weird, I need to tread lightly with this, but I know a few questions back we were talking about libido. This can also help with that, because this helps with like the nervous system, and like just like the stressors, and like the receptors of like, it helps. Okay. But anyway, let's just move on. Does Josh wish you had a bigger chest? So we all know I'm not that great up in the top department, and that's okay. And no, he does not wish. In fact, I even like try to get him to like say, like I try to ask him like, what would you do if I got like implants, or like, and he is so incredibly adamant that I never do that. And I know like there's some people that want to do that, and that's fine. That's totally fine. I guess I'm more just saying he is just really happy with the way I am, which I'm very thankful. I feel like it would be really unfortunate to be married to somebody that just wanted to change a lot about you. You know what I mean? And he's so just, he seems attracted to me, so that's a good thing. But no, he does not want me to have a bigger chest. Have your friends changed after you quit your corporate job? And this is an interesting question, because mostly no. In fact, the friends that I used to work with at my job, I'm still very close to them. I see them all the time, which is so awesome. We go out to dinner, we come to each other's houses, like it's awesome. They're awesome. There are other friends in my life though that I feel like things have kind of changed. It's so interesting, because I feel like, I don't know if they see success, and I don't know if some of it is jealousy, but like there's certain people that just ignore that. Like, I feel like when you get together with friends, sometimes it's like you should, ask about their job. You should ask how they're doing, whether it be like about their kids, about their life, about their job. There's like always like the standard questions people ask. And there's certain people that just refuse that like this exists. And I don't know if they're nervous to talk about it, if they don't want to acknowledge it. Like, I don't know. So that's definitely weird, but I don't know. It's fine. No big deal. Okay. This one. Everyone wants to know this. How much money do you make per year? So with this, I feel like I just don't think it's like a good idea that I like tell you guys a number. I think, I just don't think that's a good idea, but I think it's good. I think that for people that think that this is not, like I just sit down and I film videos and it's just like a little hobby, it's so much more than that. And I think that there is a major career to be had in this world. Obviously, I think a lot of it has to do with luck. I think a lot of it has to do with, quality and putting a lot of time and effort into it. It's just like a lot of different things. But what I will say is I feel like we're doing well enough that I honestly think Josh should just leave his job. And maybe I shouldn't even say that. His employer has no idea that that's even what he already works part-time, like just Monday, Tuesday, and then like the rest of the week he works with me. And even the last time I saw my friends, they were asking about Josh's job and like, how is it going? And I'm like, oh, it's going well. He's thinking about maybe actually just leaving, and everyone's just like appalled by that. They're all just like, how could he do that? Like, what about, benefits? What about like your future? Like, what if all of this just goes away tomorrow? And like, those are valid questions. I just don't think people understand that if you plan and you save, we would be fine if Josh quit. And I just feel like you only live once. We're having an amazing time. I feel like we're very smart with money, and it's important to us to plan for our children's future, our retirement, everything. So we have it under control. I just spit. Are you a brand sellout? This is a really good question too. And I want to say absolutely not. And what's interesting to me is if you are a subscriber of my channel, you will notice, all of you, like if you're watching this, like you will know, if I do a brand sponsorship, it's literally like the same brand from months ago. Like I literally just keep doing repeats because I only want to share the specific brands that I use on a daily basis, which again, Equilibria, like that's why, like it took me years to actually finally recommend CBD because I want to make sure it was the best brand out there. Even though I had been using CBD that entire time. Nordstrom, like that's my all-time favorite store. So it's awesome that I get to partner with them. And then another one that Vegamore, like I use Vegamore, all of their products every single day. So I know that, when I do brand sponsorships, it's the same brands over and over. I could be making so much more money if I just said yes to everything that was offered to me, like so much more money, so much. I decline 95% of everything, maybe even more than that. Like anyway, so I definitely don't think that I am. In fact, it's probably so annoying to some of you that I keep talking about the same brands, but it's just, those are the things that I actually use. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Are you moving to Florida? So I got this. Okay. I got the question of, are you moving to Florida a lot and are you buying a second home? And that is because on my Instagram, I keep talking about how much I love Florida. We live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I love this area too. So I don't think we're moving to Florida. We have actually talked about potentially of investing in like a second home, which again sounds so bougie, but the thing is, we're honestly just trying to figure out like investments. Like everybody like invests, in their, like whether it be the stock market, like different things. And I just feel like the housing market is just so insane right now. So it's probably not a good idea that we do that now, but we're definitely kind of like keeping an eye open on that. I just feel like long-term, real estate isn't a bad idea. I don't think it's that crazy. Like it's just not. And I love Florida. We actually have a plane. Like I said, we have a plane. So, we could fly. It just all sounds so just like uppity and annoying. Like our plane is not this crazy like private jet. It's just not like that. But we do have a plane. Josh is a pilot. So it seems cool to like maybe have a home there and invest long term into that area. But probably not soon just because the housing market is insane. Did you have a girl name picked out before you knew it was boys? And do you want more kids? So I feel like I touched upon this a little bit before. I definitely don't want more kids. I'm so happy with 2 boys. I feel like I would have been happy with any gender that I got. Like, I feel like, everyone that has a boy and a girl, they're like, I think my situation's the best because I have one of each genders or whatever, a boy and a girl. And then other people are like, well, I have 2 girls and they're best friends. And so I have it the best. It's just like, whatever you get is perfect, So I have 2 boys. I think it's been great. And I have I just don't want it anymore. I love just 2 is like a good number. We're a family of 4. We're not outnumbered. But as far as the name, we did have a name picked out for a girl and it was Sage. And it's spelled differently. I wanted it to be spelled S-A-I-G-E. Sage. So I loved that name. I just thought it was just like, I don't know, it was like different, but really pretty. But I plan on not having a girl. So I thought I would just share it with you. Hopefully I don't come back with a surprising video in the future. So anyways, those are my juicy, spicy, secret exposing answers. I'm sure some of you are very appalled that I talked about these things, but that's okay. Honestly, it was fine. So I will have Equilibria linked down below. I know we talked about that throughout the video a little bit. Highly, highly, highly recommend them. But yeah, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye.